welcome back. As you can tell, we have all 5 of the Lego Star Wars mechs, starting with Boba Fett, the Stormtrooper, Rebel Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and Darth Maul. Now, I gotta say, these things when they came out had a lot of hate because, people were like, it's mechs and Star Wars, Star Wars doesn't have mechs, but that's cool, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you why. These things are absolutely amazing. As you can tell from the thumbnail, you can pose these things incredible, like in weird, crazy poses, okay? Like if you look at the thumbnail, I had Darth Vader. Like I had little Darth Vader. I had Darth Vader with his hand on the ground doing a kickstand up on the wall. I had Luke behind him. I had Darth Maul with his legs off. I had Boba Fett waving at the camera. And then I had the Stormtrooper on his tippy toes, doing like the hee hee. But I gotta say, building these things were absolutely amazing, okay? The Stormtrooper was the easiest by far to build. It was just solid white. Yeah, and that was literally it. He was the basic. And the thing I want to show y'all real quick is, like, look at their feet. Some of their feet, as you can see, they have just like squares. And then Darth Vader's had like the little slopes. And then just like Maul and Boba Fett, they both have the toes, which I thought that was cool. And then if you look at their gun, right, boom, there's a Stormtrooper's gun, and then Boba Fett actually has the blaster, like his little sniper rifle. Luke, if you can see, has the best of both. His gun is an identical copy to the Stormtrooper gun, which is cool. And then he has, boom, lightsaber. Darth Vader also has a lightsaber, and then Darth Maul has the dual-wielded lightsaber, which I thought was cool. So, that getting out the way, they're mechs, yes. Does mechs fit into Star Wars? Absolutely not. But were these fun as hell to build? Yes. Because, I hope they make more of these, because I will buy every fucking one, because I actually like these. Because, in addition to crazy-ass positions like you saw in the thumbnail, you can make little mocks, do like a little Stormtrooper build where they're building the mech or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you could have you could do all sort of weird shit, right? But I want to show y'all the details of these, right? See, check this out. Each one, if you couldn't tell, they all have a base plate. So there's the Boba Fett's front armor. The Stormtrooper has the Empire logo. Luke has the Rebel logo. Darth Vader has his buttons. And then Darth Maul has his little, I cannot remember what the hell that's called. He has his tattoos and his little logo looking thing. That's pretty much his shit. But, his logo is, it's alright. But these things are cool as hell, dude, okay? Because look at this, okay? First off, you get the minifigure, so, that's cool. The minifigure is cool. But check this out. Boba Fett here. He has the Boba Fett was the funnest one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The funnest one to build. Because Boba Fett actually, he has multiple colors. And, he was actually really fun to build. He has the damn jetpack. And it can shoot, which is cool. And if you see these little things right there, that's the ammo for the gun. I didn't feel like having to find the damn ammo, so I just kind of put it there. I'm assuming these are missiles on the side right here, kind of like his little missile launcher shit, or extra backup missiles. But there's Boba Fett himself. And then, oh yeah, speaking of Boba Fett, you can open these. I like it because you can open them up. And then minifigure wise, he does have I can't take his head off because I'm holding the camera with one hand and the other hand is free. But yeah, the Boba Fett was the funnest one personally for me to build, and behind that would be the Luke. The Stormtrooper was basic as hell, so he's number 5. Darth Maul would have to be number 3. Yeah, honestly, he's above Darth Vader. I ain't gonna lie. I wish they would have made these things bigger, honestly, because I love how they turned out. I love what they are, because y'all know me, I love mechs any fucking way. But check the Stormtrooper out, hang on, whoop. When I tell you the Stormtrooper is basic as hell, I mean, he is basic as hell. I put his ammo on the back, and like, you know, he can open up too. But the crazy thing of it is, I'm pretty sure this stormtrooper is a woman. Because, hang on, let me look at this. Let me try to pull her head off. Because when I made it, fuck, hang on. Okay, come on, get out. Hang on, let me pull his head off. Okay, there we go. I was able to pull it off. But check that out. Does that not look like a woman? Ooh, almost knocked the fucking... So I'm pretty sure the stormtrooper is a woman. And I thought that was the coolest shit ever, because like, you don't really see too many of... I'm gonna have to put that up. I'm gonna have to put her back on there in a minute. But essentially though, yeah, that's the stormtrooper's mech. You know, it's cool as hell. I do love it. And I honestly, I really do wish they had made them bigger. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then like, here, we'll check out the Darth Maul. I like how his is, because look at this. He has kind of like a mechanic looking leg like he gets in the fucking Clone Wars. He has the double bladed lightsaber. He also has a little thing on the back where you could put the lightsaber, and he has a probe droid, which I thought was a nice touch. I actually did fuck with that because I thought that was cool as hell. So, going to Darth Vader. Darth Vader he was like an all black and red and gray suit. I kind of wish they would have gave him like a top headpiece thing, you know, other than just like his mech being the headpiece. But he, you know, he has like his classic Darth Vader armor. He has the red lightsaber, and yeah, that's why I said he was like the not. You know, they did give him a cape. I give them props for that. They gave him a cape, which I did think was good and cool. But really, that's all he had going for him. That's why Darth Vader... I put Darth Vader above the Stormtrooper, only because, like, really they're kind of neck and neck. They're both like 4th place, honestly. I mean, they both are pretty much the same. And that's why I like the Darth Maul one a little bit more, because... You know, you can't really tell it, but like he has all these intricate little pieces. Like you see his legs, and then you see like Darth Vader's. Like his actually have like flair to it. You know what I'm saying? Like his actually look cool as hell. And oh, here's his minifigure, by the way. He has a little headpiece. Darth Vader, you know, he's fucked up under the mask, which I thought was cool. But now let's look at the Luke, because honestly, I gotta say, building wise, the Luke was actually really fucking cool to build. And like look at that, look at the back. He has like an X-wing back, and he has a little place to hold the lightsaber. But like those little 4 arms are the X-wing pieces, which I thought was cool as hell. You know, he has his little logo, he has his gun, his lightsaber, and he was the second most colorful, because he has blue, yellow, red, and gray, and black pieces, which I thought was actually really cool. Darth Maul and Darth Vader were just pretty much, you know, Darth Maul had like a couple tan pieces, but mostly red and black and gray, and then just white and black. And then Boba Fett had the most color with like green, red, yellow, all that shit. And like, I like the Luke one because he has the blaster and he has the lightsaber, and if you could tell on top right there, that's the ammo for him. But yeah, all in all, I gotta say, these mechs are absolutely cool. Do I think they're worth buying? Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, these are the coolest things ever. Because like, even if you don't like the mech itself, you can always just like put the, you know, you have the character, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll have the minifig. But like, all in all though, I gotta say the mechs are cool as hell, because there's so many like weird ways you can pose these things. And I think, truthfully, that's what I like the most about it, is the posability. Because going into it, I was thinking it wasn't gonna be like, I was thinking I wasn't gonna be able to move it much, you know what I'm saying? I figured it was gonna be like stuck in like a set position, but no. Like, here, let's see here, let's get the Stormtrooper out, since I got them down. You can make them do the splits, You see what I'm saying? Like they can kind of do the splits. They can, as you saw with Boba Fett in the thumbnail, they can wave. You know, since they got fingers and shit. You know, you can make them flip people off. You know, obviously that you don't have to, but you know, like I was saying though, you can like handstand. Granted, you to do that a full one like that, you might have to like put them on like a base plate or something. But all in all, I think that's what I like the most about these mechs is the characters, like for them to represent who they are, do look awesome. Like I do like. I kind of wish for Luke though, instead of an X-wing, and be able to do. Well, no, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of do fuck with the X-wing. I wish it would have gave like a little R2D2 though, you know, kind of like they did with the probe droid here. They could have just did like a little R2 on the the little side shoulder or something. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the shoulders be R2 or something. You know, I think that would have been cool. You know, the Stormtrooper. Honestly, if they ever make another one, I hope they make the First Order Stormtrooper, the one that had that little vibro blade thing, that little blue blade that could go toe to toe with the lightsaber. Granted, that's from the newer movies, and I know people, for the most part, don't like those movies, but you know they're good. They're good enough to me. I at least like the Stormtrooper anyway, and I would love to see like you know, just imagine that, like a blue lightsaber kind of on the Stormtrooper. And then, like, you know, I'd love to see a Jango Fett, you know, instead of green, it'd be blue and, like, a blue-gray kind of thing. I would love a Jango Fett because, like, I kind of wish they would have gave him a flamethrower, though. And I wish the minifigure would have had the cape because it doesn't have the cape, but I wish it did. I wish the actual mech had a cape, honestly, because, like, just, like, a big enough piece to drape over the arm would have been cool as hell to see. And, like, I hope they keep making these, and honestly, I hope they improve these because, like, these are cool as hell. You know, I wish Darth Vader would have had a cape. Darth Maul, I really don't know what I would have got for him, honestly. Maybe, like, the Dark Saber or something, you know, because, like, in the Clone Wars, he was, like, the King of Mandalore or whatever for a while. That would have been, like, a cool little Easter egg, you know, give him, like, just, like, a little small Dark Saber, you know. That way his minifigure had one. But I do like that they added the Imperial, like, the little droid, like, the probe droid. Like the little scanning droid from the Phantom Menace, because I think that is a really neat touch, because a lot of things don't do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Darth Vader, when I was building it, I don't really think he had any Easter eggs as far as I could tell, except maybe like his face is fucked up under the mask, but that's really about it. Like he didn't actually have he didn't really have much, you know. Granted, Easter eggs, you know, like that, I count that little droid as an Easter egg because it makes a nod to the movie, you know. But the X-wing, I love the wings on the back. But yeah, nah, I do hope they continue to make these, and I would love to see more. And like, dude, I would love to see all the characters, honestly, like a Han Solo mech and a Chewbacca mech. Like, dude, that would be cool as hell. Like, especially a Chewbacca one, like the bowcaster. You know, granted, make his mech like a little bit taller. That way, he's like not too tall. You know, just like maybe like right to where that lightsaber goes. You know, something like that to make it look like he's a big ass, you know, Wookiee mech. I think that would be cool as hell. Let the Ewoks have one. You know, they could have like nets and fucking all that shit, the little spears. Like, I think that would be cool. And I honestly hope they continue to make these mechs, because I would love to get them and build them. And I'm gonna try to get a bunch of Lego pieces and I'm gonna try to actually make some of these mechs, but like different characters. So, you know, I'll try to do a Han Solo, I'll try to do a Jango Fett, all that. I'm gonna try to do like different minifigures. I might even like branch out and do some shit like Spider-Man mech or something, you know what I'm saying? But like, all in all, are these worth buying? Yes. I will 100% say yes. They were fun to build. They don't take long to build. Like 30 minutes tops. Yeah, that's about it. And that's for each one. But like, all in all, they are really fun to build. You know, and you can make a fight and shit or whatever you want to do. Make little dynamic scenes. Or pose them up like I did, because I love the thumbnail, man. Just Boba Fett sitting down waving. I think that's funny as hell to me. But yeah. all in all, I recommend y'all to buy these. These are awesome as hell. 10 out of 10. I would build these again. I do hope they make more people though, honestly. Like I would love to see more, you know? Like Obi-Wan or fuck some anything, a Yoda. Like make the Yoda mech small as hell, you know what I'm saying? Make it come up to like a little bit above the waist right there. I feel like that would make like a perfect size, you know? And I think that would be funny as hell just to be able to see shit like that. Make like a Millennium Falcon inspired mech like they did with Transformers years ago. They had a Han Solo and a Chewbacca that you build, and like they made, first off they made the Millennium Falcon. Both of them combined together would make the Millennium Falcon, which was cool as hell. But if you took them apart, they were their own separate Transformers, which was cool as hell. Like I plan on, I'm gonna try to get 2 of each of those so I could have the Millennium Falcon plus Chewbacca plus Han, because I think that's so fucking cool. And I would love to just see small shit like that. Like I would love to see like a TIE fighter pilot in like the form of Luke, you know, like have like the back, like the wings come up and shit on the side, like have his little, have like the window be the circle or some shit, you know, just something, you know. Just I would love to see more of these. And honestly, eventually, whenever I get a shit ton of Lego pieces and I have more of like the little arms and shit, or honestly just pieces like that in general, like bionic pieces, that's what this reminds me of, is bionics. Like the robots that from like 2002 and shit. I used to have those, and building these, like it felt like I was building those, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed. And yeah, honestly, if y'all haven't went and bought these yet, I recommend it, dude, because these are cool as hell to build, and they're just all around awesome. If you like mechs and you like Star Wars, these are for you, dude. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed. Y'all be safe and y'all have fun, and I will catch you on the next one. See you then.